Hallelujah. So, yeah, this one is interesting because I don't know if I should go through the entire story of this, of why we did this purchase, but I'll hold it off. But as you can see from here, it's in this yellow packet, and the front has all the labels and such, which obviously will be censored. So, might as well just get into it now, because I think it's been 3 weeks. Three separate packets. I should have censored that. So I think this one's like an actual store. I will actually supply it. Give us 5 stars. So we can read this and such. But yeah, this literally took I got this on the September 24th, and today it's October 11th, which was at least better than what it was originally saying, because it was saying this was coming in on the 18th, but as you can see from here, you might be wondering, oh gee, what 3 of these things did you buy? Despite the fact you can actually see this middle one. Well, if we were to flip them, which way? If you were to flip them, so we got 3 copies of the same sentence. Because so this is a set of 2 cards, which they could have, I think they definitely have the feel. It's just I kind of wish they were better. But yeah, so this set of water photo cards were limited versions or something like that. It was a chore looking for these things, because there's only one post that actually has these 2 pictures, and it's whoa, why would Wendy gatekeep this picture in a limited edition? Look at it. This is one of the most adorable photo cards ever. Why would this be gatekeeped behind a limited edition of the case version? Or just in general, generally looking for these 2 is impossible. You can't even find them sold individually on eBay, because the only way to get these cards basically is through these fan-made versions and such, which is why we have an additional 2, because the whole gimmick we're gonna do is that obviously this version is going to be a version I keep for myself. This one, on the other hand, is definitely a lot more straighter. So maybe, I think what would be better to do is just take the first version. We are gonna take a sleeve. We might as well be equal and just, I don't know. Maybe just one for this, I don't know. We're going to take we are gonna, like, obviously, like, luckily this wasn't too bad. I think it was $3. But we're gonna take this card, sleeve it like so. And then take this phone case that I think I got at the beginning of this month, because well, I told my sister about this because obviously I had to. But so as you can see right here, it's kind of weird. So this is a clear blue phone case, which definitely feels weird on the inside because this is the phone case I had since. Oh my God. This is the phone case I had since I had got the iPhone 12 Pro Max. As you can see, it's literally labeled on it, which I kind of don't like. So I guess you can tell it's more tight fit, and also you can just tell how much more dirtier this one is. You can tell my case is not really lasting that long. And I don't know, I really like this velvety inside and such, and obviously the buttons in there. But for now, I don't plan on having this as my permanent case. I just wanted to, like, the plan is to temporarily have this as, like, just because I guess fitting it through here is, it's all right. It works somewhat. Just, you know, like, obviously it's just, I don't know. I'm fearful that this is gonna slip through much easier. But now the buttons are kind of, well, I mean, the buttons are like all right. But I think you can see where this is going. So we, by a suggestion, are going to case this photo card. I don't know in what way, but like, we're just going to case this card. You can't even see that. And voila! There. I don't know if this is how you're supposed to do it. But what the? I wasn't even doing anything, but I think what I hope this case does. Okay, yeah, so there's definitely some issues. I can tell this is not 100% aligned. Yeah, because the card actually brings it up like by a bit. So yeah, now it's not going to like easily. It's not going to like easily. The buttons are not going to be like as accessible. But I think what I appreciate with this case, especially, I know this is not about the card, but like, I do appreciate that it does at least cover this entire portion up rather than just leaving it. But again, I kind of prefer how this one feels, but I definitely see how this one is better by having like the actual like actually having these sections like covered, and just I hope it's not as slippery as this one because this one obviously like I tend to drop a lot. This one I hope doesn't drop as much, but I don't know. I'm going to probably keep this on for a month, so November 11th, because again I don't intend on putting this video out until like December, so we'll keep this on. We'll keep this on for a month and see if I like it. Yeah, like I ultimately decided to do this case just because my sister got me these clear AirPods. Like, I did have a hook, but it literally fell because I think the spring is broken now. Like, so I wanted something that it was in line with this, and it's not like as light of a color, but I mean, I think it still, I think it's fine. It still works overall. Like, yes, now Wendy's like tinted. This Wendy card's tinted, but like, and obviously, as you can tell, it's not exactly centered, but I mean, it's whatever. Now obviously the only thing I can't do is turn my phone like that, because I would be exposing Wendy. But I don't know. We will see how this goes. However, that wasn't it, because we actually did get more. There's no point in showing the front because it's just the same thing. But yeah, so if you don't recall, hopefully, of when I actually got those Queendom AR cards plus the one Wendy Ryder Festival card, I think that's kind of it. Well, you know, because again, I was paying for it, so it was just like I wanted to go back to this I actually wanted to. I think I initially wanted to go back to both sellers from last year, or not. You guys saw the Ryder Festival, and yeah, you guys saw the Ryder Festival. You guys saw the Feel Rhythm one this year, but I recorded that one last year. But oh gosh, I suck at this. But obviously this one was smaller just because, you know, I already have the majority of the offerings they have, or it's just because I actually didn't have the money. But oh well. I didn't really need as much because I just again went off of what I actually wanted to get. So this is pretty interesting. Ooh. I mean, I at least appreciate how secure this is. Also, I'll just say this right for now. I don't know what theming I'm gonna go with. I don't know if we're gonna actually. Oh, this is interesting. I don't know if we're going to. Okay. The demand function for a product is given by P equals 50 over the square root of X dollars for one is less than or greater than X, lesser than or greater than or equal to 8,000, and the cost function is given by C times X equals 0.5X plus $500 for 0 less than or equal to X less than or equal to 8,000. Find the marginal profit when X, the number of units produced, is 3,600. You gotta use what you gotta use. This is the same card again. I won't censor it this. Oh my gosh, it's a Wendy sticker. But then again, it's because I mostly bought Wendy cards. No wonder why. Where can we learn how to produce stuff like this? Ooh-wee. It's 3 o'clock. So as you can see from here, my selection this time, if I can actually pull it, is, as you can see from here, did we get a bonus? We will keep that. So as you can see from here, from day 1 of the Ryder Festival, is this card of Wendy, obviously her, the one from the most infamous, are you ready for this? Zimzoa-beam! I really like this look the most. This one from day 2 of the Ryder Festival. This one, overall, I just thought it was cute. And then, I wanted to like at least try to find something else to get, so I got, as you already saw it, I got this group photo card for the sake of doing something stupid like this. But this card, however, what could this be? Ooh, a La Rouge. Pretty interesting overall. Really nice freebie. Freebie cards are always nice. But yeah, how do we organize this? So the brightness for this one for some reason is weird on the camera. But other than that, you know, for another selection of self-made cards, obviously they're nice. I think I still recommend buying from this person. I think because they're an individual that does them, as opposed to this. I mean, this could also be an individual too, but again, this is my first time ordering from this shop. Obviously, the thing is that you have to keep in mind, because these are from China, they take 2 weeks. It's basically AliExpress shipping, which is, I don't think, a good example. But obviously, it's just because it's from China, so of course you're gonna have to wait. Surprisingly, I got these ones in 4 days. It's just that I got them on the 28th of September. I just couldn't open them until now because I wanted to wait for these cards and such. But yeah, again, I will link their shop in the description if you're interested, for people to actually do watch this. And I will probably actually link, I'll show the I have a screenshot of the store page if you're interested again. I think these ones obviously are like game made more and such, and obviously for these ones the Queendom AR photo cards. I think this person right now actually doesn't have any more Irenes. So, as last I checked. And I forgot to actually show this off, but here I have 3 Wendy Rabbit Festival self-made cards. A form of them at least. Because LaRouche technically works. I was not actually expecting the freebie. Like, that's pretty cool. And plus, where is it? No way, I lost it already. The sticker is cute. So yeah, I have to do with this opening of these cards, because I was initially gonna tag these along with the another section, but I can wait. I have some explaining to do. So, obviously, as I just showed, it is indeed 1 month later. 1 month later. So basically, we're just gonna use this portion to, like, just talk about my time with this layout and such, even though it's not technically been half a year, but you know, like, again, if we because of Apple, we can still change it back. I actually fixed it for once, so, like, you know, for the sake of this, we'll change it back to this. So I just never got around to filming it a month after. Even though I'll admit I could have. I just never did, because I think when I realized that I missed it, I was just like, alright, let's do 2 months in, and obviously at that point it's just like, okay, I'm not going to be able to get it in by like November or December, so wait, the next 2 months. So it's just like, obviously in the month this is getting released, I'm finally talking about it. But I think the positive thing, at least, of this layout I've had is that I've never I've actually reduced the amount of times I've dropped my phone, which is kind of weird to say. I don't know why. With my other case, I've been dropping it, but I think it's just because of it was a lot more slippery. Even though this is a lot more slippery too, because there's not as much like grip and such, and, like, you know, obviously, just as you can feel it and such. Obviously, the other than that, like, I mean, this one's not a negative, but it's just like, obviously, as you can see from here, there's just a lot more hand oils that get around it, and obviously that's not pleasant to see. But like, you know, I think the sides of it overall have been, like, pretty fine. Obviously, because it is like gummy, I guess it doesn't tear and such. I have to turn that off. But the issue, however, obviously, which I allude to, is due to the fact this case is not optimized to have a card inside of it. It causes it to, like, obviously this is not flat, obviously. Like, obviously, like, when I hold it like this, it's fine, like, it's fine. But, like, you can tell when you feel around it, it's like, oh, this is still, like, you can tell the card is, like, you can tell it's, like, bumped up and such, obviously, which causes just, I mean, it's at least doing better. When did it do that? Look at that. What? Wow. Is it because of how I angled it? Because, I'm sorry, because, like, when we switch it to here, Yeah, it doesn't do that. Huh. But basically, you can see the issues that I'm getting from this, besides these streaks from Superstar, are at the corners of my phone. As you can see, like, so I think this is from a drop, but as you can see from here, the corners of my screen protector are unseating themselves, or whatever it's called. They're raising, because as you can see from here, hopefully, I have to keep constantly pushing it down just to have it like as you can see, it just keeps like lifting itself up, which obviously is not supposed to be the case. And like, I don't know if that's potential. It's either because of my screen protector or the case. So I think from this point, I might as well keep it, because we went through this effort of like straighten it. I forgot to mention that I straightened the card because I think I originally was like, oh, I'm gonna do something stupid. I'm gonna use masking tape, but no, that didn't work at all. That made it worse and such. So I managed to straighten the card. It obviously took effort, but it's something I tried. um, I don't I don't know if it's worth. I don't know how people can go through the effort of like actually changing the card out. So I think if I were to do this with another card, I'd probably get a case that's actually optimized for the stuff like that, because clearly I did not do enough research on my behalf. Also, it's just because I didn't tell my sister about it initially. So like, um, so basically it was just like the case wasn't optimized to hold a card. So we'll look out for that basically. But other than that, that'll have to do with this weird rendition of this.